Hi guys and girls, welcome to my shout out video, my first one, which I promised you on my last video. This is the reason I don't actually appear on my videos, because I'm actually a dog. I'm a Cocker Spaniel. But all joking aside, this is my beautiful Cocker Spaniel, English Cocker Spaniel, Jessie. She doesn't look too much like a Cocker Spaniel at the moment because I trimmed her fur last week and she looks more like a little drowned rat or a lamb now. And at the moment, like a rabbit in the headlights because of the video camera. She's going to help me introduce the 4 artists that I'm going to showcase today. And I thought I would start with Larry Williams, who's built up our little community that's starting to grow now. Much respect to Larry for doing that. I thought I'd back him up with a few rehashes of people that he's already done a shout out for. So without further ado, here's Jessie to introduce Larry. I don't know that much about Larry's background. I know that he's an American. I know that he comes from Portland in Oregon, or I think he does. I think that he was a tattoo artist for maybe 10 years and became a bit disillusioned by it and decided to create and sell his own art, which is what he does now. And he also does a shout out every Saturday for new artists. I'm going to start rehashing some of those artists to, further what Larry does, if you like. Larry sells his stuff at conventions and at Comic Cons and places like that. And I must say that massive respect to him for doing that, because it's not that easy. It takes a lot of dedication and a lot of guts to put your stuff out there. And that's what we all aspire to. Let's admit, we'd all love to be sitting in that chair where Larry is on that picture. So yeah, big thanks to you, Larry, for the shout outs and for what you're doing. Keep up the good work, and let's have a look at some of your stuff. This, I believe, is called The Keeper. I think it's from the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt, a comic that I used to look at when I was a kid. And the next drawing is Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. Larry's a big fan of him. I think he does a lot of commissions for this, for Leatherface, and I think he really likes doing them. This is what draws me to Larry even more. I'm a horror fan myself. I mean, I was a teenager in the 80s, so I love all the old horror stuff. I love all this kind of stuff. Larry's work is really diverse and so colourful and unique to him and so different, and the detail is fantastic. This is a green bicycle girl, an oil and acrylic on artist board, and I just love this piece. It's fantastic. He's got such a unique style, which is what I need to start to bring out in my work a bit more, I think. Yeah, I've got Larry to thank for wanting that to happen. This one is called The Ritual, I think, acrylic on canvas. Again, another great painting. The next 2 drawings, I believe, were part or are part of a 12-part set that Larry's doing, and he's going to make a book out of it. I'm not sure if he's already done that or whether he's still going to, but I hope he does, because the detail and the intricacy of some of this work is absolutely fantastic. And it's so unique to him again. You can tell it's his drawing straight away, his style. Which leads me on to this drawing of the late great Robin Williams. You can so tell it's Larry. It's just got Larry's style written all over it, and I really like that. I think that's really cool. I don't think I've got that with my work. It's something I'd like to work on in my work, but it's a really great piece of Robin Williams, that is. Such a shame that the guy passed away. This is my favourite piece by Larry. It's called The Ritual, and I believe it is oil on wood. And I think that's such a fantastic piece. I really love that. I think it really speaks to you. It's so well done, so well designed, and the colours are great. So yeah, please give Larry your support. His links to his Instagram and YouTube are in the description, and he does so much good work for everybody, and he's such a genuine nice guy. So go give him your support. So the second artist is Redmark Art. Took a screenshot of his YouTube. You can see a few of his videos there. I couldn't really find an intro plate for him on Instagram or anything, so I've used this. Mark's been with me since the start, and he's such a nice guy as well. I believe this is a pencil drawing of Josh Brolin as Cable from Deadpool 2, and like you know that this guy knows his way around a pencil. It's again intricate work, and it's really well done. This is Winston Duke, I think, who stars as the Black Panther. And the light on this is fantastic, and the rendering of the beard and the hair is superb. I just love the way how deep his darks are, how he gets the deep black pencil in there, and then it just works so well with the light, the way he's used light on it. It's fantastic. I was going to tell you that Mark is such a diverse guy and a multi-talented guy, and talk about his painting and drawing, but then I came across this as well. He's also done a sculpture. It's Thanos from the Avengers movie, Infinity Wars. Wow, I can't tell you how hard it is to use clay. I think this is the polymer clay, maybe. But it's so hard to do. It's not an easy thing to do at all. You can see the tools on the left. You use those to gouge the clay out. There's an implement there that he's using to manipulate the clay and to model it. It's not an easy thing to do. So massive, massive respect to you, Mark, for doing that. You're a better man than me for doing that, honestly. It's another string to your bow, and it proves that you're a man of many talents. Just say that I really like to watch Mark's videos because he's got such a nice demeanour. He's got such a calming voice. I like to have a coffee and just listen to his videos. It relaxes me. This, I believe, is Lupito Nyong'o, I think that's how you pronounce it. Again, another absolutely fantastically rendered piece. The use of light is brilliant. This is a second horse painting that Mark tried to do, and I think this is maybe 3/4 of the way through it, and he's asked people to give him tips and people to say what they think. Well, I think it's brilliant, Mark. I think you've got a really good future as a painter. I really do, because that's amazing for a second try. It really is. And as I said, he's a man of many talents. He can paint and he can draw. I must admit, I mean, I like the painting, don't get me wrong, as well, but I'm a fan of his drawings. This is Eric Killmonger, again from the Black Panther, played by Michael B. Jordan, and I do believe that Mark sent this to Michael B. Jordan's Instagram, and I think he got a reply, which is absolutely fantastic. I think that's really great. Again, wow, what can you say about the hair, the detail in the hair? And this one, I think, is Childish Gambino, a recording artist, and again, it's so hard to draw Afro-Caribbean hair, or dreadlocks, the black hair, the way he's done it there, and the beard, the depth to that beard, and the small curls around the edges, and the parts where it's lighter under the lip, where it's going a bit grey. That's fantastic work, that is. So, well done, Mark. And let's move on to our third artist, which is the Hope Project. Hope is a really, really, really nice lady. I really, really like her, and she's also somebody who's been with me since day one. She gives me a lot of enthusiasm. She's really bright, and she a lot of good comments on my channel. This intro logo was done by her son, so I've left the link in the description to his Instagram design page, so you can please go and give him a look, because I think that's really well done. I think she's quite proud of it too. Again, she's a really diverse artist that uses coloured pencils, Copic markers. She paints. She also she's very crafty as well. She's multi-talented. A lot of multi-talented people today. So let's move on to some of her work. This is a drawing, a mashup that she did of Stranger Things, Rick and Morty. I think Pokemon is on there, a few other things. I think she did this for her son, and it's really well done. The colours match really well, and the likenesses are all there. It's really good little caricatures. I really like it. This one pops out of the page to me. I really like the pop art style anyway, and I like the comic style. And the colours are fantastic, and it's really alive, and I really like this piece. I should do more stuff like this myself, to be honest, because I should imagine that it's really pleasing to work on something like this. Really nice to work on. This, I do believe, is a peace sign that she found in a thrift store, and she's painted it up, gave it a nice design to make it pop. A really good job again. And this is, I believe, a fold-out stool. I think she did this for her parents, maybe. She painted a trout on it, and again, it's so well done. And just can't say, I mean, how talented is that? You know, drawing, painting, making stuff. It's great. Really love it. This is a drawing of Carol from The Walking Dead. I do believe the actress's name is Melissa McBride, one of my favourite shows. And with this, I like, again, like with Redmark artwork, I like the way her blacks are so black. It really works well in contrast with the rest of the drawing, and I love the red on it for the cuts and bruises as well. I think she captured her really well and did a really good job of this. I've had to put the next drawing up because, again, I think Larry will like this as well because my horror connection. I used to be a big horror fan when I was younger. This is the Jason Voorhees mask, from Friday the 13th, and she's done a really good job of this. So please, please go and support Hope. Same as the other artists so far. All the links are in the description to Instagram and to YouTube. And we move on to our last artist, not least, because he's last, it's not least. This is JM Arts. I believe his name is Jonny, and he comes from Wales in England. And he primarily does wood burning. He does artwork onto wood by burning into the wood, which is a skill in itself. He also does watercolour painting, I believe, and I think he mixes the two at times as well. He's also got a very diverse range of work. I've been talking to him today actually in some messages, and he's done a few stuff on Wales and spoken about Wales, and it makes me a little homesick. I'm English, I live in Holland, and I spent a lot of my childhood in lots of places in Wales, so yeah, it's sort of a nice thing that it makes me a little homesick in a nice way as well. This is one of the wood burning works, and I think it's on birch, and that is so brilliant, so detailed, and I've got so much respect for this guy for doing this because that takes so much patience, and it's not easy. Again, it's not easy to do. I just love the detail in this work. I think it's fantastic. And this one's a watercolour painting, and this again makes me think back to my childhood with my father because I love the red arrows. And again, it's got the English theme with Big Ben. But yeah, me and my father saw the red arrows a lot, and this captures them really well. And I really love this piece. I think it's really cool. This, I believe, was a piece that he did for a challenge where you had to paint like Van Gogh or Van Gogh. Believe me, the English and American ways are both not right. The Dutch say it properly. But this is a really good piece, and it really, really does look like that artist's work, and I think that's really cool. This is a picture of the tool that he uses for the wood burning process, and I think that's an axe or a hatchet handle next to it that he's burnt into the wood and done a design on. It's really cool. And this is a watercolour painting actually on wood, so he's mixed the two, and it's Robert Downey Jr., as you can see, and I think he's captured the lightness absolutely fantastically. That's really good. I really, really like that. And so yeah, if you get a chance to check out Jonny's work, please do so, because this wood burning thing is really interesting to watch. It's really great. And this is his latest work, I think. I do believe this is a challenge from Cat Skinner's Reddit forum, I think. I'll be talking more about that in the future. And this is a place called Mumbles in Swansea, again making me a little homesick, but in a nice way. But yeah, again, it's really well done. And a great little painting, and it's a lovely little scene. So yeah, go and check Jonny out, love his work. Go and check all the artists out on this shout out. They're all great, they're all really nice people. Really nice to meet, and all great artists in their own right. Jessie's getting a little tired now. She wants to go to sleep, so she's like, Daddy, please, can we just do the thing at the end where you ask for subscribers? So we'll do that now. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do so, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.